Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Expeditions Viking Let's Play. So, last time around we were in the village on the Northumbrian shore, where we were doing our best to get on the good side of the villagers, and so we did some work for them, fighting some bandits and so on and so forth, and then we hit the road to travel to York, which is the capital of Northumbria, and along the way, you know, we did some camping, we fought some brigands that were holed up in our campsite, and then we crafted a sword too. We actually need to equip that, so let's jump into our inventory. And we have the Unbreakable Crucible Steel Sword. We spent like 40 salvage on this thing, but since our crafting guy is fully leveled up in crafting, we were able to make like the best sword ever, basically. It's almost twice as good as this legendary sword that we picked up. So I'm going to give that to Hakon, of course, and then Aslaif can have Mailbiter, and we'll give the engraved sword to... who else is using swords? I believe just Egil. Actually, Svein is too, but he's less important because that's his secondary weapon. So we'll pass that on there, and then you can have the heirloom sword. And then honestly, this thing is just scrap. So let's scrap it. We got 2 salvage. It's pretty weak, actually, but whatever. Whatever. Okay, so now we have this super awesome unbreakable sword. Can't be damaged in combat, so it means we like never have to worry about repairing it. That seems pretty legit. I'm curious what other weapons he can make now. We should just make everybody the best weapon possible, as long as we have the salvage to do it. Also, I'm going to give you more caltrops. It seems like a good idea. Although last time our use of caltrops left a lot to be desired. I'm going to steal these hides while we're over here because I want to be able to craft some more chainmail, and we don't quite have enough hides at the moment to do it. We're close, but we need like 60 plus, and we only have, well, we have 60 exactly now. We can talk to this lady. Why not? Let's see. She says, "Hope you're not here for trouble, Norseman. We have plenty already. But you look strong. Ever try your hand at farm work?" I've tilled a field or two, but I left that life behind. Shame. Lost most of our lads when they took the king's penny to fight the wild man. Pox took the rest. Tough times. Ain't it the truth? Oh, that's a man? I thought it was a woman. My wife and I won't be able to bring in the harvest. Tough times we live in. I feel bad, but I'm not really here to farm foreigners' crops. You know? Not what I came here to do. If I was going to till fields, I'd till our own fields. This keep looks pretty legit. Oh, it's just a bridge. It doesn't even... I thought it led, like, into the keep. Like, the keep had, like, a natural moat around it or something. No, don't steal. Oh, this is all theft. Is that a marketplace of sorts? It looks like it might be. You find yourself almost supernaturally drawn to a stall stacked full of pelts and weapon parts. Yeah, that sounds about right. The man in front of the table was clearly born to man a stall. He is round of belly and red of cheek, with a friendly smile permanently affixed to his face, and a voice that booms across the busiest part of Market Street, without at any point becoming obnoxious. He beckons you closer and invites you to gaze upon his abundant selection of merchandise with a sweep of his hand. Welcome, welcome, Norseman. I was wondering when you'd pay a visit to my excellent stall. We're like celebrities, it's awesome. Let me see what you've got. Okay, so you're selling hides. 125 valuables per hide. That's pretty rough. We can't... I guess we could do salvage for hides. That's not a bad exchange rate. So I could trade 51 salvage for 40 hides. How much wood? There's pretty high demand for wood. 12 for each hide, though. We haven't upgraded our village at all, actually. We should probably do that. I'll take a look at that menu in a second. So let's get ourselves... I think we'll trade salvage, because we got a lot of salvage. Let's go in for like 29. We'll leave it at even 200, and that'll give me 23 more hides. Put us up to 83, which should be enough to get some more chainmail. Always a pleasure. Will that be all for today? Yeah. Yeah, it will. So we haven't really touched this menu at all, but actually it looks like we're finally... Basically, you need power and prosperity to level these things up, and we haven't had much of either until recently, so it looks like we finally have upgrades that we can take. So this will give us more prosperity. It's going to cost me 25 wood and 500 valuables just for some freaking banners. Roads would be nice. A training ring, that's expensive. Farms, that's going to boost our prosperity by 4. Palisades, only 50 wood, that might not be such a bad idea. So it replaces our perimeter fence with a sturdier barrier, like basically a wooden wall. For 50 wood, yeah, why not? But that's like all of my wood. Blacksmith crafts weapons and armor, specializes in armor. Weapons and armor specializes in weapons. If I took either of these, I wouldn't be able to upgrade anything else. So we can do a sacrificial bog or a herbal glade, an herbal glade. A thing, just a thing, big rock. That's 75 wood. I can't afford that. I'm thinking like palisades, and the banners are just so many valuables. Huh. Improves our reputation, bringing in more trade. Just because we threw banners up, it's that easy. If it didn't cost so many valuables, I would do it. But I think I might do it anyways. Let's grab the palisade. 4 days complete. Selecting slaves to work on this upgrade will reduce the time it takes. Do I have slaves? Apparently I have one. Okay. So I have one guy. Get on it. They'll cut the time in half, so that's good. So they're doing that, and I guess next we'll do the banners. Right, so next time we camp, we'll go ahead and craft another set of armor. But for now, let's probably get moving into town. This is all stuff that belongs to people, apparently. Although those hides don't. Anytime you see one of these tanning racks, make a beeline for it, because you get like 2 or 3 hides from it. And hides are... Oh, don't steal that. Don't steal that. Hides are tough to come by. And very, very important. So you want to make sure you get all that you can. I don't need any more torches. I wish I could sell torches. They basically light stuff on fire in combat, and I don't really have any need of lighting things on fire in combat. Frankly, if I need to do that, I will just have my archer do it, because he can do it a lot more accurately. He can light people on fire, whereas torches just light areas on fire. Or objects. I think you can light a person on fire with it, but it would be difficult, I imagine. Whereas I can just, spot them with an arrow. And it does extra damage from the arrow as well. Get it? There it is. God, we're cleaning these people out. Like, what are these Northmen doing in our warehouses? Problem is, most of this stuff is not going to help me. I mean, the valuables will, obviously, but like the cloth, it's meant for making traps and stuff, and I don't even bother with those. You end up looting enough to get you by. Like, I haven't crafted a single caltrop, and I have a bunch of them. Why can't I get this? The hitbox is weird. Like, it keeps popping up on that one. There it is. Salvage. Okay, I'll take 1 salvage. Oh, that's theft. So let's just get moving. How do we get through here? Maybe this way? Wait, that's fair game. Some rations, that's useful. Like 1 ration though. Tar and grease, so again, trap stuff. Empty. This is like a maze. Oop, hides. Gotta get me them hides. Only 1, that's weak. So apparently this is like the king's longhouse. Oh, I should have grabbed all that. I didn't realize he was going to go all the way around. Did he just tell me to move along? We're invited guests. Telling me to move along. I don't care about that. Go get these boxes, though. Good, I like that there's an exit point right next to his house here. Medicine, that's useful. Alright, I think we're ready to go inside. Talk to the king. Okay, so everybody apparently just makes themselves at home, and I'm supposed to figure out where the hell this king is. Let's see. There he is. Osred II. That's not a great angle. That's a little bit better. The king of Northumbria sits at the very edge of his seat, one hand gripping each armrest of the chair, craning his neck to count your herd entering his hall. By his side stands a man whose austere robe marks him as a high-ranking religious figure. I'd say that's pretty bright. As you enter, he leans over to infect the king with a frown via the medium of cautioning whispers. The king motions to his guards to let you approach and then addresses you personally. Peace be to you, travelers. You stand before Osred, the king of Northumbria. Hail, your majesty, my name is Hakon. I am a Thane from Jutland. Thane, you say? We have not been visited by your people before. However, that's not to say we are unfamiliar with you. Again, the religious man leans in to whisper his counsel in the king's ear. Previous travelers from Jutland have been somewhat troublesome, so you must forgive my caution. What is the purpose of your journey? We seek allies in our conflicts at home. We believe we have much to offer your court in return for your support. He raises his hand, palm facing you in a gesture of rejection. A diplomatic alliance is out of the question. We have more than enough problems of our own to deal with. I don't want to be... I don't know. I kind of want to take a stand here, but the thing is, if he calls our bluff, then what do we do? I mean, he's not the only person that we're going to get to deal with. I'm pretty sure we'll get to talk to the Picts as well. But I don't want to burn this bridge and then have to accept whatever offer the Picts come up with. Well, perhaps if we help you with your problems, you'll reconsider. He visibly struggles to structure his words in a way that won't offend too much. Unless you find God, I don't believe we'll come to an arrangement. A group such as yours is simply too politically inconvenient. Let's see. Well, a wise ruler wouldn't let preconceived notions about faith stand in the way of diplomatic negotiations. I don't recall asking for your advice on how to run my kingdom. You made your proposal, and you have my answer. I hope you won't begrudge us that we'll be keeping an eye on you as long as you're within the borders of this realm. The religious man beside the king raises his hand in a strangely casual gesture. God save you all. Okay, so they're Christian, and apparently are going to be very difficult to deal with. From what I understand, the Picts are still pagan, and therefore will probably be a lot more welcoming. So, this was not very fruitful. Oh, Leofric's here. From what I understand, though, you can form an alliance with these guys. It obviously is just going to be a little bit more difficult. A quick word, if you please. I trust you are not too surprised by His Majesty's rejection. After all, you are foreign warriors of a pagan faith. I am not some common warrior. I did expect better treatment. I regret if you feel that you've been treated unfairly, though nothing in my king's behavior requires apology. I understand that it may be disappointing. I hope you don't find this impertinent, but would you and your retinue honor me with a practice fight? What terms do you have in mind? Myself and 5 of my people against yourself and 5 of yours. I will stake my spear leech staff on the fight. There will, of course, be no deaths or serious injuries. We wish only to test your mettle, as it were, and you may likewise test ours. Why do you wish to train with us? To be completely honest, we simply wish to see how you fight. I'll accept. I might be able to get a legendary spear out of it. Or a named one. Very good. We will borrow a suitable field south of the city across the river and meet in a mock combat in the spirit of friendship. A man dressed in simple yet elegant clothes takes a few steps towards you as you leave King Osred's hall. He extends both hands to show you that he is unarmed. Though a smile rests on the man's lips, there is no hint of it in his eyes. How fare you, Lord? My name is Wada. I should like a word or two with you if you can spare the time. Hmm. It's a very different tone than the king took with me. Not afraid to be seen with the vile heathens? His smile widens, but it's still nowhere to be seen in his eyes. The king is proud of the strength of his faith. We are not all of us so pious. On with it, then. Not here. We should talk in a more private location. Come, I know just the place. Was that him? No, this is him. That doesn't look anything like the dude in the portrait. Like, not even close. You gradually become aware of a woman watching you from down the street. When your eyes meet her gaze, her face lights up with a smile that beams mischief. She raises a dainty hand in greeting and waves you closer. She's a gorgeous woman, somewhere in her early 20s. She's alluringly dressed in red fabrics worthy of a queen. You have no doubt men would kill for her, and something about her makes you think perhaps some have. Her voice is thick and smooth as honey. It's a rare thing to see such finely dressed visitors as you in our streets. She leans slightly to look past you, letting her eyes glide slowly across your herdmen. With a retinue like that, you must be some manner of king? Not quite king. I am Hakon, Thane of Skirn. Curiosity twinkles in her eyes when you speak. Your voice. You speak in such a strange way. Will you say something in your own language? Let's see. Yeah, I like this one. Of all the strange things I've experienced here, you may be the strangest. She conceals her smile coquettishly with the back of her hand, but she cannot conceal her excitement. That's beautiful. It sounds like a heathen spell almost. My name is Kier, widow of the merchant Baldrid. I'm honored to meet you. Almost imperceptibly, Kier glides one step toward you. I don't wish to impose upon a man of your standing, but you fascinate me. Will you consider lending me your aid? That very much depends on the nature of the arrangement. I'm not about to be manipulated. My husband was a great man. We had not been married long when disease claimed him, and I still live in sorrow of the loss. Her voice rises slightly as she speaks, and takes on a strangely wispy quality. It reminds you of Ada's telling her stories around the hearth when you were a child. Since his passing, I've known many suitors. Most I turn away, but some I've deemed worthy of my attention. I've bestowed favors upon 3 heroes in the past, but all have abandoned me in the end. Smiling sweetly, she reaches up to brush a strand of golden hair away from her face. This chick is just no good. I can tell already. Somehow the gesture ends with her slender hand placed lightly on your chest. Like this whole thing is an act. It's all been rehearsed, and she's just toying with us. If you can find them and reclaim my gifts, you will earn my undying gratitude, and you will be richly rewarded, I promise. What would these gifts happen to be? As she speaks, she counts on her fingers. Here in York, my elfin knight still holds a white glove as token of what we once had together. In Scarborough, my poet carries my fairy ring, doubtlessly close to his heart, though he too fled me in the end. A grey sadness comes over her, and far to the north, in the capital of the Picts, my bear still has Woden's horn, that I bestowed upon him before I knew his cruelty. If you can retrieve these past favors from me, I will give you a favor of your own, one that is worth more than the other 3 combined. I'll remember your offer, but I promise nothing. I will be eagerly awaiting your return, mysterious stranger. Okay, now that I completely lost the dude I was following, I'm pretty sure he went in, like, vaguely this direction. I was too busy looting all the boxes, and I saw somebody to talk to. So I might need to take a look at this. Lady favors? No. Negotiate permissions with... Oh yeah, we gotta talk to the people there so I can sail directly in. Not that one. Yeah, Wada. There we go. So let me guess, there's a pretender, and I have to put the pretender on the throne in order to make this happen. Oh, he's right here. Good. This will do. We're away from prying eyes, and the walls of the old fortress lend some weight to our meeting. Wouldn't you agree? What did you wish to discuss? I'm an elderman under King Osred, a noble, ruling over a small shire to the south, but Osred is not my sovereign. I serve another, our former king, Aethelred, first of his name. He was deposed and exiled a decade ago, but he has recently returned. I believe your arrival is quite fortuitous for Aethelred, and for our plans, and I believe he would agree. If you'll travel to Inglewood, to the northwest, and meet him in his camp, you'll have much to discuss. I've actually been to Inglewood, California. which I think roughly gets its name from that. But let's see. So the king doesn't know that you serve another. He watches you for a moment before replying. No, you've doubtlessly guessed that I'm taking a considerable risk in contacting you, but I'm counting on your self-interest. I observed your audience with the king. You'll make no headway with him. Aethelred is much more reasonable. Well, I appreciate that you've reached out to me. We'll meet your king and see what he has to say. Very good. I'll travel ahead and let Aethelred know that you're coming to avoid any misunderstandings. Just as he turns to leave, a voice rings out from behind you. I don't know how to say that. Kjolfrith? I'm going to go with that. And what do we have here? An elderman consorting with the foreign heathens in secret. What will His Majesty think when he hears of this? Damn, Osred's spies have found you from his hall. Or have followed you from his hall. We must prevent... I mean, we just, like, strolled through the streets. It's not like we were being very secretive. We must prevent word of our meeting from reaching the king, or York will be closed to me. Yeah, we won't let him leave this place alive. I'm pretty good at that. I guess our spawn could have been worse. You're a healer and a tank. That's a very interesting combination. Let's see. Asleif, I want you there. And I want you to stun him. Nice. I would like Nefia to slide on in over here and start damaging him. Cool. You might be able to finish him off. Actually, you definitely can. Hakon, can you get there? No, not even close. The damn chainmail. Kettle, I want you to shoot their archer with a fire arrow. So get over here. Yeah, that works. So he's gonna burn to death. Especially with that guy unable to help him. Ruskva, not sure where I want you yet, but probably somewhere safer than where you are now. Yeah, go in and kill that guy. Because that takes away one of their tanks and their only healer. You're there. Let's see. Let's have you shift over here. Step up to there. 76 is not bad. You could also speed his death up a little bit. Either way, let's get you to relative safety. And yeah, if she lands this hit, he'll burn to death on his next turn. So let's try it. Cool. So he'll get one attack and then he'll die. As far as Hakon goes, let's go right here. We'll block them from advancing through this way. And then you, what kind of weapon do you have? A sword, it appears. Masterful leader, okay. It'd be cool if he joined us. I don't think he will, but it would be cool. Wow, he's got max sword skill. Execute is the last ability that you get with a sword. So that's pretty interesting. He's got some combat experience. Get to cover right there, I guess. Oh, I didn't mean to get you in combat. Whoops. That's fine. Yeah, run away. Okay, you shot my swordsman. That's fine. Who the hell are you? You're gonna demoralize. I'm surprised you didn't go for the kill there. Oh, because you're gonna do it. Whatever. I'm not concerned with that. I don't like that we're being flanked, though. We're gonna need to deal with these guys pretty quickly. And then you die. Okay. Right then. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Ruskva, 41. Get your knife out. go finish her off. That will allow our friend Gunnar to charge somebody. I think we'll charge her. And that might be enough to kill her outright. So close. Okay. And then, let's see. Asleif, step up, finish her off. And then pile on that guy. So he's stuck there. Gunnar, stay there, because regardless of who you attack next turn, I want you charging into it. You already attacked. I don't really want this dude going anywhere. How much damage could you do? That's not going to be nearly enough. Between the two of you, though, you might be able to kill him. Go here. Or actually... No, I think that those two can handle it, so we'll go there. I didn't look at the hit chance. Hopefully that doesn't miss. Okay, good. Let's put you here so that he's got a tactical move or take an attack of opportunity. And then I'll put you there for now. And that looks pretty good. I almost skipped his turn. Go for a heavy swing. If you crit, great. If not, she's going to finish him off next turn with the knife. Okay, he's going to shield hook. I don't know why he bothered. There's nobody to follow up with that. Yeah, that was a really interesting turn for them. So, Ruskva, get in there and stab him. Please don't get blocked. Oh, god damn it. Should have had him stunned first. Damn it. Okay. Nefia. Do some damage there. Let's see. I want you charging this guy. Come on, how about a crit? No. No such luck. Alright, Asleif, can you crit? Nice. Wasn't a crit, but we got the kill. So we did the higher end of his damage threshold there. We'll move him over to stack up on that guy. Let's get you over here as well. I'd like to get you out of combat, but I don't want you to take that hit. I should probably do it. Better now than next turn. Okay, so you're safe-ish. I could just kill him. But I might be able to get that kill. Whatever, I'll kill one of them. Okay. So he's going to attack Hakon, or he's going to brace his shield. Fine. I'll just shield hook him, and then that'll be that. Alright. Gunnar, get in there. Expose him. And Hakon, do the honors. Cool. So the only person we lost was Wada or Waba or whatever his name was. And he got a light puncture, but I don't think he's going to stay on for very long, so I don't know that it matters. The last of Osred's men fall, and with nary a pause to catch his breath, Wada draws his knife and finishes off each of the surviving attackers in turn. Please forgive me for that display of cruelty. As I said, I must be absolutely sure that word of our meeting doesn't make it to the king. He tosses you a pouch of coin. Here, their leaders had this. Now it looks like a common robbery, and it's only right you keep the coins as thanks for helping me. This guy's smart, I like him. I'm leaving for Inglewood at once. I hope to see you there. Go with God, mine or yours, whichever favors you best. I like that guy. I'm not sure what his king's gonna be like, but I'm happy to follow him, or at least side with him. So, if his king is anything like him, I think this will be fine. Oh, all these barrels are individual. Damn it. Damn trees. Where the hell are you going? Get over here. Oh, you can't. Okay, never mind. Just forget it. Come loot these bodies. More valuables. That's always handy. Can't loot that guy. More caltrops. I am never gonna run out of caltrops. More hides. That's nice. How do we miss these? I can't seem to click that. There we go. Another water skin too. Water skins are useless. They put out fires during combat. Not that I've ever needed to. Okay, I think we've looted everything in the area except for these hides. Can't believe I missed those. Sweet, 3 of them. So we're up to 91. Next time we camp, we are going to make some sweet chainmail. Don't mind all the corpses over there. It was just, it was an accident. Right, so we got to leave, but I think we're out of time, so I'm going to take a peek real quick, and then if we have time, we'll go, we'll probably go camp. I don't think we have time to make it to wherever this king is. Yeah, as I suspected, we are out of time, so I'll break it off here, and next episode we'll jump on out, head to Inglewood, and talk to Aethelred. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Expeditions Viking with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.